Oh, there you are. Oh, there you are. Oh, hey, gosh darn it, you guys, already. And hitting the like button. Love you guys. Bill, Derek, how you guys doing? Good morning. Oh, life is bigger. It's bigger than you, and you are not me. The lengths that I will go to, the distance in your eyes. Oh no, I said too much. I set it up. That's me in the corner. That's me in the spotlight, losing my religion, trying to keep an eye on you. Oh, wait, no. Trying to keep up with you. And I don't know if I can do it. Oh no, I said too much. I haven't said enough. I thought that I heard you laughing. I thought that I heard you sing. I think I thought I saw you try. Every whisper of every waking hour, I'm choosing my confessions, trying to keep an eye on you, like a hurt, lost and blinded fool. Oh no, I said too much. I set it up. Consider this, the hint of the century. Consider this, the slip that brought me to my knees. Failed. What if all these fantasies come flailing? I might be goofing up this part. Now I said too much. I thought that I heard you laughing. Here you go. I thought that I heard you sing. Here you go. Keep going. I think I thought I saw you try. But that was just a dream. That was just a dream. That's me in the corner. That's me in the spotlight, losing my religion, trying to keep up with you. And I don't know if I can do it. Oh no, I've said too much. I haven't said enough. I thought that I heard you laughing. Yeah, I thought that I heard you. Come on. I think I thought I saw you try. That's a hard song to sing, by the way. That is a hard song. Very difficult. Hold on. Sorry, putting that away. Love you guys. Thank you for letting me. I don't know, for whatever reason I had that like going on in my head. Let's get to the good mornings, huh? Instead of me just like singing it out there. Love you guys. Thanks for being here. Hit that like button for me. We got 18 people here. We have 5 likes. I don't care. Good morning. Good morning, Nerd Nature. I was thinking about you this morning, Nerd Nature. In all the worst possible ways. I hope you understand. Classic, I love that song too. Thank you guys. We already got, mods are already hard at work. Good for you guys. Love you guys. Good morning, Katzilla, Lori. Laura, I mean, who? Good morning. Let's see, who else? HB. Just a dream. Just a dream. Dream. And right, and then you get the violins going on in the background. You're like, all right. Mother Wolf. I did. What you like? You like a howl? Speaking of, like Wolf Mother. I know I like Wolf Mother. Let me tell you about it with that girl. I like Wolf Mother. Ask Herbie about Wolf Mother if you don't know about her. Wolf Mother. Good morning, Cleanie. Good morning. What's going on, my friends? Good morning, Michael Allen. I haven't seen you in a minute. Jeremy. Good morning. Gotta get my son back in the hospital. I'm sorry about that, my friend. Well wishes to your friend or to your son. Sorry about that. Let's see. My Phillips. Good morning. Happy Monday to you. Buddy, and let's see. Good morning. I'm trying to see who's all here so we can hang out. I got nothing planned for today. I don't know. You know what I got planned? I'm gonna blow your minds. Anybody want to guess what that is right there? You want to guess what that is right there? There's some clues. You want to guess what all of that is right there? All of that. 1, 2. And guess what all of that is? That's 4 boxes. Could be 3 if I took like a big box and I put all of that in the big box. Looks like a lot of Lego, huh? No laundry. No, laundry is... Where is laundry? Laundry is right there, underneath the coats. Someone said it's bong equipment. No. No, we've got alternators for that. That's, is that a 64 quart, 54 quart, and 232 quarts? No, they're both, I think they're the same size. No, I think they're the same size on the bottom. I have no idea how much all of that is. Like, I don't know. I honestly don't know. That's a lot of Lego. That's all of my Lego. All of it. Except for the Titanic model and, a space model, I guess. What substrate? It's the Lego substrate. It's like cocoa. You could grow. I don't know if you could grow. Right, that's all of it. 4 boxes, 4 buckets, four little guys right there. I have no idea how much all of that is. I've been trying to think of like, I thought maybe if I went through each of the books, like I could go through each of the books. I don't know. But I'm gonna take a guess. Probably $1,000 right there. Probably $1,000. Other than the Breaking Bad set that I haven't put together, the Muppets and the Jack Skellington character, like my minifigure, I have like a minifigures board, and then that top box right there, which has my X-Wing and my TIE Fighter. Actually, now that I think about it, now I see all of that out loud. Other than my little minifigures collection, I really don't want to keep any of it. I made it all. You know what I mean? Like, I made it all. Now what? You know? I made it all. I looked at it for a while. It sat there. It was kind of cool. And I made it all. Alright. These games right here, what am I don't know, what are we doing? I made it all. I beat them all, you know? What am I doing? I don't know what to do with Lego after you make them. I wish I had someone like here close so that I could be like, hey, you want to buy these? I can just give them. You know? Shipping all of that to someone's would be a pain in the ass. In the tuchus, the snorkel, whatever you want to call it. I kind of want to, other than my minifigure little collection, which has the Harley figure, because no one's getting Harley. I kind of want to just ship it all out to someone. You come get it. Come get this stuff. Get it out of here. I don't want any of it. The Titanic model, that's huge. That's 40 hours. That's a model. That's a thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's different. It's going to cost a lot more, is what I'm saying. I'm not giving that away. Like, you want to give me money for it and take it? Yeah, let's do it. Come get it. Get it out of here. I made it. It sat there. It's neat. I have stories. There's pictures. I can tell you about it. You know what I mean? 40 hours of work on a Titanic model. What do I want to keep it for? Get it out of here. Give it to some kid. You know? It costs a lot of money, though. That's a big one. 40 hours of work, too. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody works for $1 an hour. You know what I'm saying? Kidding. I'm kidding. I love you guys. All of this to say is, we're paring down around here. And it's been a lot of fun, like, figuring out all the stuff I have. Right, nerd? You always have the pictures and the stories. Pliny says everything's pricey. Everything's pricey. It's a lot of work, huh? You're telling me. It's a lot of work. Just packing that was a lot of work. And you know what's bumming me in my head? Is I know that there's like rando pieces flying around that like fell off of some of the models, and it's just like, oh God. Man. So it's just like bumming me out knowing that like those are my babies right there. You know? Just trying to get rid of them now. So if you know anybody in the Detroit Ferndale area that would like a full set of Lego, it's got all the books and everything, like right, all the books, I'll keep that, and I'll keep that, and I'll keep this. No, I won't even keep that. I'll keep that, and then like that little thing right there, I don't know if you can see right there, just that thing right there. Rest of it, get it out of here. Get it out of here. What about the Flintstones? Get it out of here, Kim. Love you. Alright. What a weird start to the morning. Good morning, good Monday. How's everybody doing? Good morning. Get it out of here. So anybody, if you know anybody in the Ferndale, Detroit area looking to make a quick score on a nice little Lego collection, let me know. Love you guys, because I really don't want to ship it. Like, shipping it would cost an arm and a leg, is all I'm saying. You know what I mean? That's all I'm, like, if you want, you know? Anyhow. Glad you guys are here. Someone says I'm not a bot. We got bots running around. We got bots. We got robots. Facebook said they're releasing their own AI app as a standalone. What is AI, by the way? I like to look at AI as kind of like a huge Mad Libs. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a continuing Mad Lib. Insert noun here. Well, they typically add the word church after the word prayer. So we're typically going to add a church here. It's a Mad Lib. And it doesn't learn, it's a typical application. You could look at it, like, remember a year ago, 2 years ago, when they were like, let's make AI draw a Native American. And it was just like super wackadoo, like, whoa, that's not what that was supposed to be, you know? But you look at it and logically, like, this is kind of what a computer would think a Native, you know? A flag right over their face, you know? That's proof to me that it's just a Mad Lib. I don't know how a Mad Lib is going to make me take a blue or a red pill. That's all I'm saying. I don't know how we get from a 100-part Mad Lib to now I'm in the back of a taxi and someone's got a thing trying to pull a thing out of my... Come on, man. I don't want to be the one. Okay? Maybe I'm not the one. Maybe you're not the one either. Maybe we're not all hanging out in taxis with, you know, Trinity, like, trying to pull a thing out of your stomach, okay? Alright, we're not all that lucky, I guess, Keanu. But, I don't know. We're just hitting all the weird little parts in my brain. It's like, whatever I can think of, except for that, or that. Alright, guys. Let's get back down to business. Let's take each other seriously, shall we? Let's, I was gonna do cards, and then I opened up a box that I thought had cards in it, and it turned out it was. You want to see the box I opened and what I thought had cards in it? That's not cards. Who wants pepper? Do you want pepper? Let's just do... I love you guys. Hold on. It's funny because I was like, you know what, Nerd's here, and I'm gonna have a good show for Nerd, and you know, I'm just messed it all up. Sorry, Nerd. I feel like I'm letting down my entire constituency here, which is Derek Anderson and Nerd Nature, and I apologize, and Herbie and Michael Allen and Cleany, and I'm kidding. Let's just do it real quick. The other day, you know how all your apps are connected so they listen to you? The other day, Facebook reminded me of a crazy situation that we were all a part of 15 years ago, 10 years ago, a long time ago, 10 years ago, 2016, 8 years ago, 15, who knows? The white and gold dress. The white and gold dress. Who remembers? I don't want to show it because then you'll be like, oh yeah, it's black and blue. You know what? It is not. It is not. That is a white and gold dress if I've ever seen a dress in my entire life. Now, I understand the concepts, and I've squinted, and I've even, like, made it turn black and blue. You know how? I hit my head against the wall a couple times. And you know what happens? everything looks black and blue after that, okay? You're trying to tell me that there are 5 lights on this white and gold dress. No, I see 4 lights, thank you very much. That's a white and gold dress. There's nothing black and blue about that dress at all. I understand that there's an oversaturation, and I understand that, like, from an angle and, like, from a goofy goof, like, I understand that it's actually a black and blue dress. I get that. I know that. That's a gold dress if I've ever seen one. Okay? The Waz and we've taken to competitively illusionarying each other. Is that a word? Illusionarying? Illusioning? We send each other illusions, like optical illusions. Like, he sent me one where now I'm apparently Canadian. I didn't know. Like, you look at it from a certain angle, and it's like, turns out you're Canadian. Crap. You know what I mean? Like, alright. So I sent him one where he owes more on his taxes. So that was a good optical illusion, I thought. I was like, make me Canadian, will you? You know what I mean? You're gonna pay down the defense budget now, buddy. Make me Canadian. You know what I'm saying? Like, optical illusions. Pay down the defense budget. Oh, boy. Sorry about this, folks. We'll get back to the... I love you guys. The watch goes, I'm broke now. Aren't we all? Alright, so I'm gonna do a little sucky suck action. Heyo. Dibble. Dabble. Alright. It's a lot of fun being here with you guys. Having fun, just getting it done. Cleaning alternators. I'm gonna get back into the book. Let's get back to the book. Break Barabell, you hush up. Alright, you hush. Had a lot of fun last week rediscovering the growl. I really felt, thank you for letting me do that REM song. Oh, I it's there. So let's get back into the book here. Do some, what's it, like ASMR reading. I know that I got friends like Exception might be listening. Got other people. So let's get back to learning. Let's get back to knowing. Get back to knowing. Still trying to get rid of all that Lego though. So if you know anybody that knows how to wants any Lego, you let me know. We'll have a discussion. It's not for free. I'm not giving it away. Nobody gets anything for free in this life. Let's learn about that, shall we? Alright. So the last thing that we went through is, I think we started Chanakya, a single wheel does not move. I think we started Chanakya. All things begin with counsel. And we basically came to you need wise counsel. Our wheels will move your wheels, will then move the wheel of the world. Okay? It's all about wise counsel. Let's get to the last two sections before we begin the next big medieval political. We're reading the politics book. We're reading the politics book. Moderators, don't worry about it. Like, if anybody, what I can say is, like, if you're, this isn't about getting political. It's about knowing. All right, the fun way of saying it is, I want to say no more. That's my New Year's resolution. Still going, still riding it hard. Is I want to say the word no more. KNOW. So that's what we're doing. Like, if you're getting political while we're learning about politics, stop. Learn. Alright? We only got like a limited time, so like, shh, quiet. Alright, shh, quiet. I get it. You didn't write a book that I'm reading out loud, okay? So shh, quiet. That's all I'm saying. You didn't write a book that I'm reading out loud. Alright, so here we go. The next section is final two in ancient political thought. If evil ministers enjoy safety and profit, this is the beginning of downfall. Han Fei Zhu. During China's Warring States period between the 5th and 3rd centuries BCE, rulers were vying for power over a unified Chinese empire, and a new political philosophy emerged to suit these turbulent times. Thinkers such as Shen Yan, Shen Dao, and Shen Buhai advocated a much more authoritarian approach to government. We're the government, do whatever we say. Which became known as legalism. Ooh. We wrote the laws. You will have to obey them. Formalized and put into practice by Han Fei Zhu, legalism rejected the Confucian idea of leading by example and Moses' belief in the innate goodness of human nature. Okay? It said, don't lead by example, and humans are animals, basically. Instead, took the more cynical view that people naturally acted to avoid punishment and achieve personal gain. If I wag my tail, I get treats. The only way that this could be controlled, the legalists argued, was by a system that emphasized the well-being of the state over the rights of the individual. If you build a good enough doghouse, it'll be a good dog. Oh, it's a good boy. With strict laws to punish undesirable behavior. Rub his nose in it. You know what I'm saying? Like, alright. Administration of these laws was handled by the ruler's ministers. I'm not picking up dog poop with my own hands. Okay? Whoever has the gloves around you, are you already wearing gloves? Pick up that dog poop. Who in turn were subject to laws that held them accountable. Where are you going to put that dog poop? You're going to put that in the poop can? You're going to put that in the gutter? Where are you putting the dog poop? With punishments and favors given by the ruler, thank you for not putting the dog poop in the gutter. In this way, the hierarchy with the ruler at the top could be maintained, and corruption and intrigue among the bureaucracy could be controlled. It was vitally important to the safety of the state in times of war that the ruler could rely on his ministers, and that they should be acting in the interests of the state rather than for their own personal achievements. We're all gonna get our come up, guys. We all need to get in this together. We're all getting our come up together, guys. Alright. Quick it, come on. Last section. The government is bandied about like a ball. Bandied. Let's go to the phone here and look up the word bandied. Not Band-Aid. Not brandied. Someone got brandied, they probably made a hit song in the 90s. With Brandy, you know. Brandy the singer, Brandy songs. Hold on, let's go Brandy songs here. Brandy songs that you might, yeah, let's do it, let's go. I don't know how this song goes at all. The boy is mine. 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 Strong opening. Strong opening. That song is called The Boy Is Mine. Bandied is the word we were looking for. I almost put the phone away, forgetting that we were looking up the word bandied. Pass on or discuss an idea or a rumor in a casual or uninformed way. Bandied. Uninformed. People don't know what the hell they're talking about. The government is bandied about like a ball. Cicero. Now we're hitting the Republic. Now we're hitting the Romans. Oh, life and living. The Roman Republic was founded in around 510 BCE, along similar lines to the city-states of Greece. With only minor changes, it ruled for almost 500 years. This system of government combined elements of three different forms of regime. Monarchy, replaced by the consuls. Aristocracy, the Senate. And democracy, the popular assembly. Each with distinct areas of power that balanced one another out. Known as a mixed constitution, it was considered by most Romans to be an ideal form of government that provided stability and prevented tyranny. 500 years. Roman politician Cicero was a staunch defender of the system, particularly when it was threatened by the granting of dictatorial powers to Julius Caesar. He warned that a breakup of the Republic would prompt a return to a destructive cycle of governments. He said that from a monarchy, power can be passed to a tyrant. From the tyrant, it is taken by the aristocracy or the people, and from the people it will be seized by oligarchs or tyrants. Without the checks and balances of a mixed constitution, the government, he believed, would be bandied about like a ball. If only one person controls a certain thing and they only tell you a certain amount of that certain thing, all you know is that certain amount. That's what his concern is. If you're only allowed to control a certain amount of a certain thing, then all you know is that power of the certain amount of that certain thing. You don't actually know the certain thing's actual power that you're controlling. Divide and conquer. Divide the conquered. Without the checks and balances of a mixed constitution, the government, he believed, would be bandied about like a ball. True to Cicero's predictions, Rome came under the control of an emperor, Augustus, shortly after Caesar's death, and power was passed from him in a succession of despotic rulers. Rome fell for a while. They got used to falling. And then they were like, oh, alright, I guess we won't get up anymore. Oh, we're down here now, aren't we? Alright. It's kind of a bummer. We just witnessed the fall of Rome. All in one, little section there. That was crazy, cray. Alright, let's see. Let's get back. Let's go to medieval politics. And, yeah, let's read the intro into medieval politics and see the progression, aggression, regression, substitution, redefinitions, and something else or whatever. We're reading from the politics book, Big Ideas Simply Explained, getting to know more. From its beginnings in the 1st century BCE, the Roman Empire grew in strength. Alright, so remember it started in 500 BCE. 400 years later, in 100 BCE, I hate doing the numbers on BCE, AE, PA, ABC, you know what I mean, LMNOP, QR. The Roman Empire grew in strength, extending its reign over Europe, Mediterranean Africa, and the Middle East. By the 2nd century CE, Common Era, it was at the height of its power, and Roman imperial culture, with its emphasis on prosperity and stability, threatened to replace the values of scholarship and philosophy associated with the republics of Athens and Rome. Imperial culture on prosperity and stability. Make money, be happy, but don't worry about it. Don't worry about how the money's getting made. Just be happy. That's what the Romans. Don't worry about it. Are you getting money? Here's money. You want money? Here's money. That's what the Romans were doing. They were like, don't worry about why or how. At the same time, a new religion was taking root within the empire: Christianity. For the next millennium, political thinking was dominated by the church in Europe, and political theory during the Middle Ages was shaped by Christian theology. In the 7th century, another powerful religion, Islam, emerged. It spread from Arabia into Asia and Africa, and also influenced political thinking in Christian Europe. Roman philosophers such as Plotinus, Plotinus, I didn't know he existed. Plotinus? Returned to the ideas of Plato, Plato, okay. And the Neoplatonist movement influenced early Christian thinkers. Augustine of Hippo, interpreted Plato's ideas in the light of Christian faith to examine questions such as the difference between divine and human law. When in Rome, do as the Romans. And whether there could be such a thing as a just war. The pagan Roman Empire had simply had little time for philosophy and theory, But in early Christian Europe, political thinking was subordinated. Let me start that over again. Early Christian Europe, political thinking was subordinated to religious dogma. No, you can only talk about the church. And the ideas of ancient Greece and Rome were largely neglected. If it's not in the Bible, it doesn't mean anything. Alright. A major factor in this subordination of ideas was the rise to political power of the church and the papacy. It's a weird word, by the way. Papacy. You always want to say like papacy, don't you? It's got to be papacy, right? Papacy. Medieval Europe was effectively ruled by the church, a situation that was formalized in 800 by the creation of the Holy Roman Empire under Charlemagne. $800 the Roman Empire is falling. Remember, like we started off, we learned in the last section, the Roman Empire was strong for 5 years. 500 years. And now we have 800, the Holy Roman Empire still sticking around. Those damn Romans, huh? Meanwhile, in Arabia, Muhammad established Islam as a religion with an imperialist agenda. Gonna spread this stuff. And it rapidly established itself as a major political as well as religious power. Unlike Christianity, Islam was open to secular political thinking and encouraged wide scholarship and the study of non-Muslim thinkers. Libraries were set up in cities throughout the Islamic Empire to preserve classical texts, and scholars integrated the ideas of Plato and Aristotle into Islamic theology. Cities such as Baghdad became centers of learning, and scholars such as Al-Kindi and Al-Farabi and Ibn Sina or Avicenna. We read a little bit about Avicenna in philosophy. We'll probably learn more about him in politics here. Sorry about the stutter, goofy. Ibn Rushdi, Averroes, we read about Averroes too, and Ibn Khaldun emerged as political theorists. Meanwhile, in Europe, scholarship had become the preserve of the clergy. Only the monks, only the church people can learn. Only the church people know how to read a book. I mean, they got to read the Bible, don't they? It would take Islamic influence to bring fresh ideas to medieval Europe, when scholars rediscovered the classical texts. In the 12th century, the texts that Islamic scholars had preserved and translated began to come to the notice of Christian scholars, particularly in Spain, where the two faiths coexisted. News of the rediscovery spread across the Christian world, and despite the suspicion of the church authority, there's a lot of S's running around in this, okay, Waz? Leave me alone, alright? I had a speech class when I was a kid, and because I couldn't say my S's very well, alright? Trying. There are hardly any B's around here. I can say, I'm working on my B's. Leave me alone, Waz. Despite the suspicion of the church authorities, there was a rush to find and translate not only the texts, but also their Islamic commentaries. A new generation of Christian philosophers became acquainted with classical thinking. Thomas Aquinas tried to integrate the ideas of Aristotle into Christian theology. This posed questions, a lot of asses, I swear. This posed questions that had previously, been avoided on subjects such as I'm pushing it here. This posed questions that had previously been avoided on subjects such as the divine right of kings and revived debate about. I messed up my B on debate. About secular versus divine law. The introduction of secular thinking into intellectual life had a profound effect within the Holy Roman Empire. Separate nation-states were asserting their independence, and rulers came into conflict with the papacy. The authority of the church in civil affairs was brought into question, and philosophers such as Giles of Rome and Marsilius of Padus, P-A-D-U-S, Padus, not even a real word, Padua. I gotta read what the book says. I thought that it was an S, it's an A. No wonder. There might be more A's around here than I was thinking. Maybe I'm reading like a lot of A's instead of S's. Hold on. Classical? No, it's classical. Okay, hold on. The authority of the church in civil affairs was brought into question, and philosophers such as Giles of Rome and Marsilius of Padua had to come down on one side or the other. So either the church knows what they're talking about, or your mom knows what she's talking about. Canadian, remember? As the Middle Ages drew to an end, new nations challenged the authority of the church, but people were also beginning to question the power of their monarchs. In England, King John was forced by his barons to concede some of his powers. Oh my God. We limited the king. In Italy, dynastic tyrants were replaced by republics such as Florence, where the Renaissance began. It was in Florence that Niccolo Machiavelli, a potent symbol of Renaissance thought, shocked the world by producing a political philosophy that was entirely pragmatic in its morality. We got a lot of rebels. We got a lot of rebels coming up here. This is a new hope. First section in medieval politics. Don't worry, the Empire Strikes Back. Alright, we'll get to that. If justice be taken away, what are governments but great bands of robbers? Ooh. I like that one. This section. If justice be taken away, what are governments but great bands of robbers? Augustine of Hippo. In 380 CE, Christianity was effectively adopted as the official religion of the Roman Empire. And as the church's power and influence grew, its relationship with the state became a disputed issue. One of the first political philosophers to address this question was Augustine of Hippo, a scholar and teacher who became a convert to Christianity. In his attempt to integrate classical philosophy into the religion, he was greatly influenced by his study of Plato, which also formed the basis for his political thinking. So it's like if Stephen Hawking suddenly became a flat earther and was like, look, man, I think I can prove it. As a Roman citizen, Augustine believed in the tradition of a state bound by the rule of law. But as a scholar, he agreed with Aristotle and Plato that the goal of the state was to enable its people to lead the good and virtuous life. I don't want to have to care. Pops and I were looking at Ruff the other day, and I was like, look, Pops, I promise you we're monkeys. We're just animals. He's like, no way you can make proof of that. I go, there's absolutely a way that you can prove that. Look at Ruff. And he was like just playing around. I think he was on his back, like rubbing his, like scratching his back, just having fun, playing with throwing a toy around. I was like, look at him. You don't want to be that dog. You don't want to be that animal right there. That doesn't look comfortable as hell to you. There's nothing in your brain that's like, that I want. Really? Bull crap. I watched that dog and I'm like, man, I wish I was that dog. That's an animal. Doing an animal thing. It has no concept of politics. It doesn't even know that there's an asteroid that has maybe 0%, 2%, 3%. Who knows? Count Dracula or Count Chocula, 1%. Whatever. It doesn't know. It doesn't know. It's just being a dog. You don't want to be a dog. You're a dog. I dream of being a dog. Who doesn't want to be a dog? Who here isn't like, man, I gotta go to work, and you're like, man, I wish I could throw a toy to myself instead of going to work. You want to be an animal. We're animals. For a Christian, this meant living by the divine laws prescribed by the church. However, Augustine believed that in practice, few men lived according to divine laws, and the vast majority lived in a state of sin. He distinguished between two kingdoms, the Civitas Dei, city of God, and the Civitas Terrae, city of earth. In the latter kingdom, sin predominates in earth. Yeah, it does. Augustine sees the influence of the church on the state as the only means to ensure that the laws of the land are made with reference to divine laws. There's no way, man, it's going to be perfect. But we can at least do the best we can at being men. Allowing people to live in the Civitas Dei. As long as we don't, hurt anybody, we should have a good chance of being good people. The presence of such just laws distinguishes a state from a band of robbers. Robbers and pirates join together under a leader to steal from their neighbor. The robbers may have rules, but they are not just rules. Just like capital J, just. However, Augustine further points out that even in a sinful civitas terrea, the authority of the state can ensure order through the rule of law. And that order is something we all have a reason to want. Who doesn't want to go fetch a bone? If that means you can now lick your butt anytime you want. Augustine's emphasis on justice, with its roots in Christian doctrine, also applied to the business of war. While he believed all war to be evil, and that to attack and plunder other states was unjust, he conceded that a just war, fought for a just cause, such as defending the state against aggression, or to restore peace, did exist, though it should be embarked upon with regret, and only as a last resort. This conflict between secular and divine law, and the attempt to reconcile the two, began the power struggle between the church and state that ran through the Middle Ages. So this is basically the opening salvo. Nice. Getting into it. Morning, Jesus Christ in Australia. Pops and I were watching a game show over the weekend. Yesterday, we were binging this show called The Mole. And I think I've seen a variation of The Mole on Fox, and it wasn't very well done. And I'm not saying this one was spectacularly done, but there's a show called the mall. And they did a season. The first season took place all around Australia. And the top prize for this huge excursion game, a little over 100,000. And Pops was like, 100,000? Who wants to go on a game show and go all around and do all of that for $100,000? Who wants to climb a mountain? Who wants to... I was like, I kind of do. As long as I have to... Do I have to... Is that my equipment? Is that their equipment? You know what I mean? Like, are they going to put me up in a hotel? Yeah. Like, I'm in. Yeah, hundo. You're telling me I'm not going to get parting gifts on the way out, even if I don't win. You're telling me they're going to stick me with the hotel bill? Eat it. No way. I'm out. No way I'm even going. I'm making sure you're paying for room service the entire time I'm there. That's my gift. That's my win. I'm already on your show, pal. You want me happy. 100,000. You can make that on one episode of Wheel of Fortune. You gotta try out to get on Wheel of Fortune. You gotta smile more on Wheel of Fortune. I'm not gonna go on Wheel of Fortune. Jeopardy. Like, they had a lady that got on Jeopardy, and she's like, yeah, it took me like 2 times to get on Jeopardy. And they let her tell the story. I thought it was really funny. That Jeopardy was like, maybe we shouldn't edit the story out. Maybe we should add, but they were like, she goes, it's because of my face. I have an unhappy face, they didn't like it during the testing, and so all my friends were like, let's work on that. So I had to go home and I had to practice smiling and being happy, and I'm telling you, I watched the lady throughout the rest of the game. Alright, practice makes perfect. I don't know. She didn't win, is what I'm saying. Alright? So you gotta try out. Okay? Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. Let's go. Let's go home. Let's go. Let's get out of here. Let's go. Let's make it an early day, shall we? Let's get out of here. I love you guys. Let's get out of here. My favorite part of Wheel of Fortune is that I'm better at it than Pops. That's my favorite part. Don't tell him I said that. I'll tell it to him. Okay, my favorite part about Wheel of Fortune is I'm good at it. Okay, that's... they do like the 3 puzzle thing, and like they give you the first one. The first one's like toilet seat, and then like the second one's like plunger. And then the third one's like, sell your house, whatever. Like, you gotta figure out what the pattern is, and like if you don't really have it figured out by the second one, there's no way you're gonna get the third one, probably, So, I like doing that. That's a good, you know what I'm saying? Michael Patterson. Michael, what are you Shantying for? We're not even leaving. I love you guys. I don't want to have to do the surgery on that. I had to do surgery on. You know how like the old carts, like they clog up? I got to do surgery, and we'll get that figured out. Anyhow, remember, I don't know how much all of that is. If you're in the Ferndale, Detroit area, and you want to come pick that up, it's yours. Make an offer. Love you guys. Love you guys. It's all Lego, right? Except for the minifigures, which are somewhere around there. Alright. Let's get out of here. Is that a Chuck E. Cheese? No, this is a Buc-ee's. It's a Buc-ee's hat. It's a Buc-ee's hat. Scroll me out. I'm going to take a drink here. Let's do the official scroll me out. So give me some scrolls outs. We got Jesus Christ there. I know we got some scrolls outs. Alright? No, we'll get there. We'll get there, Jesus Christ. Gosh darn you. Alright? You're on the list today. Alright? You're on the list today. Also, happy, I hope it doesn't snow anymore, day today. Okay, I think, don't hold me to this. I think we're done with the snow for the season. I think. Oh, life. Okay, living, living with you and you are not rich and bear to do. All right, let's start with, uh, let's start with Shy. Let's start with HB. Boy, everyone, have a wonderful day. You too, HB. You have a wonderful day, too. I don't know what I'm doing. I think I'm going to try and do it in this voice. Shy and Trevor, have a fantastic day. You too, Shy. Nerd Nature, love you much, fam. Super profundo. You too, Nerd Nature. Rodman, love you too, Brock on crew. Bill D, have a great night. I'm not going to do that. That's a weird voice. Herbie Von Werby, Squid Games USA, where people play to have their college tuition waived. Absolutely. Jesus Christ talking to Bill. HB, cheers, nerdy. Mr. 420, what, better? Who knows? Married, peace, love, and everyone. Brock, love y'all. With the emotes, classic, have an awesome Monday. T Crew, you too, classic. Niffer Mama, have a beautiful day. You too, Niffer. Good morning, Niffer! Michael Patterson, Shanti Brock, later crew, you too, Michael. Married, Michael, Herbie. Catzilla, have a great day, everyone. Huge, hugs and bye. Love you, Cat. See you soon. Jimmy Max, have a beautiful day, everyone. HB, bye. Bill, pardon me. Oh, that was really gross. Bye. Bill, Catzilla, let's have a why can't we be friends? Rodman, Michael Patterson, HP with the emotes, Mary Michael with the hey, Herbie, my word, have a great day. Mr. 420, Rock instead of that was classic with the weed out the unfit squid to it. Jesus Christ, blind rock, Jesus Christ, no guy with the later bro and the bye with the shine and the Derek Anderson, thank you, and the bubblegum color with the snow emo and the married Michael and the peace love and everyone and the Robin. Have you had your donuts yet today? I might actually, Rodman. I might go get donuts. That's actually because I gotta go walk to the grocery store to go get it. We'll see. I might figure it out. I don't know. Everyone, where we have some rain headed this way. Nice. Cancela, Bill, are you in Oregon? Kimberly Bolden, morning, everyone. Have a great morning. Oh my God, Kim, I love you, Kim. All right, Cockney accent on the exit. It's almost a Cockney, but it wasn't. It was like I don't know what it was. Lord Divine, have a fantastic day, everyone. You too, Laura, with the emote and the hug, and I'll give you the. Don't worry. Jesus Christ, just put the knickers to the. I don't know what the ability. I'm in Christmas Valley, heading to Klamath Falls tomorrow. I know what that is. Heather Wolf, God bless everyone. Mother Wolf, I mean. The Wads, love you, Brock and crew. Have a great day. Mother Wolf, I can speak for myself. Sign M, hi. Sign M, have a great day. Jesus Christ. Mr. the U. Krispy Kreme, the best. HB. Jesus, Joshua. What the fuck did what did I just say? I don't know. Okay. Love you guys. What's that? Is that a knock at my door? Hold on. Should I let them in? Oh! Come on in. It's Lord Divine, Jesus Christ, Bill. Who else? We got Niffer. We got five. All right, we got Nerd Nature. We got Cleaning here on this hand. We got Kim on this hand. And then we've got who else? We've got Rodman here. We got HB here. We got Derek Anderson here. Okay. And we've got Herbie around, and we got Herbie, you're up here. All right, and we've got where else is it? The Waz is like right there, and okay, we're all here. Are we all here? All right, let's gang up. All right. Hope I didn't put anyone on this arm because I don't want to smother anyone. With the that's when we're all on this arm. We're all hanging out. All right. So we're taking the hug train together. All right. Remember, you give a hug, you get a hug. Okay. So on the count of 3, we're gonna woo woo. All right, together and hug it out. All right. On the count of, remember, it's 1, 2, 3. Chug it, chug it, chug it. All right. And then we'll hug it out. Okay. And we'll take the hug train together. All right. We're all together. You're on this hand holding. You're on this hand. You're on the arm. All right. On 1, 2, 3. Hug a hug. Woo woo. Ah, squeeze it up. Squeeze it up. That's a good hug right there. That's a good hug right there. You're on the train, just like. I'm on a train. I almost got kicked off a train once. You know, I was hanging out in the dining car. I was a kid. You don't kick a kid off a train, but I got kicked out of a dining car once. You know, midnight. You're not allowed to be in the dining car around midnight with all the other kids playing with packets of mustard and ketchup like they were poker chips. But that's what we were doing. You know what I mean? That's a hell of a train ride. All right, folks. That's a good hug. That's a good hug. That hug took us from LA to Omaha. I took a train from LA to Omaha once. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do it. Fly, okay? Chug it, chug. Woo woo. All right, anyhow, get out of here.